This week really paves the way for the saying, "Lottery in June, corn be heavy soon." Well, only for the first. Day. We also have the saying, what other sayings do we have? Well, you could also throw in "sticks and stones don't break these bones, and words never hurt me." Those are the lyrics of the song "Thick Skin," actually. Those are examples of comforting sidelines. So when you're, determined to do something or looking forward to something, or maybe it comes during that actual event, or especially before or after. Um, Before it comes in as anticipation, during it is relief and comfort, and then after there's a melancholy effect to it. And the last days of November, which make up this week, are very melancholy. And then once we get into December 1st, and then once I get the Christmas tree, or we get the Christmas tree, then things start to get more lively. And that'll be something going on this week. So what I want to do is I just want to give you an astrological overview. We have the second of the Mars-Saturn trines on Monday. We have Mercury opposite Mars on Tuesday. And then on December 3rd, we have Neptune going direct. So maybe that will clear up the regrets that some of us, including myself, am in the process of dealing with. And I was at a very, very low point yesterday. And so, I just had to get real with what the situation was. And I just had to feel those feelings and, and really turn things around. Anyway, there's a lot of work that has to be done today for me personally, and for any of you who have any kind of classes, if anything is due. Moon's in Capricorn today, so it makes for a very productive day. Also, my new moon, full moon videos will not feature me sitting in front of the computer looking at notes. I really want to make shorter videos, and in order to do that, I'm going to change how I'm making those videos. Sometime this week will be the seeing of Frozen 2 for those who are interested in seeing that. But anyway, I'm actually going to go back to last week's announcements. Let me just find that, because I just want to fill you in on what is happening today more than anything, really. And I'll try not to include Sunday in the mix as well when I do these videos. Okay, so let me just find that document here, if I can. November the 15th. Okay. Well, I've decided to If I made any plans last week, the Roman presentation, the Roman lecture, will be today. It will be at 1 o'clock. Actually, I pushed it to 1:30. So for those interested, you can come and learn all about the history and culture of ancient Rome. And that'll go on here at my Menton. It'll be in the lecture hall at it'll be in the big room here at my Menton. So that'll go on. You can go and sit down. There are chairs, and there's going to be a whiteboard and books that you can have, and maybe paper and pencils and necessary tools that you would need for any kind of lesson or lecture while this very famous person who's an expert in Roman history is going to be giving a presentation, projecting presentations, and showing some videos and teaching you and enlightening you about the history and culture of ancient Rome. So that's going on today. November 28th is the Deeper Sagittarian Truths Day. And what'll be going on then is you'll really get philosophical and really honest into what's going on. So it'll sort of be, I would make that the 29th, but I have something else going on the 29th. And I'll let you know about that. And, the plans have changed for that day as of late. But so the 28th, Deeper Sagittarian Truths. Why are we here? How did we incarnate past lives, purpose, destiny, fulfillment, and expansion in this life? All those themes will be spoken about by Deborah Silverman. And it's actually going to be, I kind of, I don't want it to be an in-person event. She will actually be, there'll be a Zoom meeting, which will go on that day at 2 p.m. or 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That would mean 1:30 p.m. Central Time. And so she'll talk about all those themes of Sagittarius, maybe also going through, the astrology of the sign of Sagittarius and all the different planets in this sign. And she will be talking esoteric astrology with you, and she will be explaining what that is. So, you can sit in your living quarters, you can sit in your room, on the comfort of your bed, in your home, and just enjoy and learn. And speaking of which, I have healed stuff from yesterday, and I really want to go through and hear those little Zoom things, Zoom videos that she has done on the different planets and placements. It's been a while since I've done that, and I really, really want to, because now is the time of year of nostalgia. And I'm really hoping that around Christmas time I can watch FX's version of A Christmas Carol, because that movie is so nostalgic. And even though it derives from the main plot of what the story is about, I really want to see that again. And I hope that I can. If all goes well. Otherwise, then, well, I'll just have to figure out something else. Okay, so that's going on the 28th, and I'll also have information on my website and my page with videos and articles about the Deeper Sagittarian Truths for you to look on there as well. November 29th is Sagittarian Literature Day. And so what'll be going on is this will be literature from all kinds of adventures. I'll have resources on my page as well. And there will also be an event that will be at the I mentioned headquarters, where there will be many different authors who have created and put together works of literature that are very Sagittarian. If you think about all the themes of Sagittarius, all of those go into the different works of literature, including poems, short stories, plays, and novels. There'll be book signings at the headquarters as well. There will certainly be story read-alouds in one section of the building. And I think that you'll find it a really, really fun, exciting, very educational experience. And this will run all day from about 9:30 to about 4:30. So you can really come whenever you want to, and the bus schedule will be posted in you'll get this video on the email, and you'll find several info documents on there as well that'll give you more specific info. I am sort of running the ship this week because Daniel, Susan, and Linda are taking some time off. They're going to be back this week at, on the 5th of December. They're taking their Thanksgiving off, and they really, they're having a longer, more extended Thanksgiving, and they really work hard and put a lot of the details in and do so much, and so they really deserve a break. So I am running this and mentioning with all this stuff, although I'm not giving every single bit of information in this video, so hopefully you can figure things out. And they will be open for emails and open to call and get info questions about all this information I'm giving you, because they are aware and very knowledgeable about all the information that I am giving you right now. The next day of November 30th is Sag Joy Philosophy Day. Go to the beach and do shrimp on the Barbie and spend time with Peggy Sue, none other than the show Waiting for God. And I am really planning on watching an episode of that show tonight. I really want to do that, and I really want to get into it because it's a really good show. In Sag Joy Philosophy, what do you want your outlook on life to be? How do you want to experience life? And any kind of uplifting, inspiring, healing, and motivating actions will be done on that day. And what will be going on exactly on November 30th? Well, there will be people that will be coming to the Amentons, all the Amentons, and speaking to you about your philosophy and maybe reframing certain aspects of it if it isn't at its peak. Now, you can choose this. You can choose to spend time with these individuals. You'll find their names and their schedules on one of the links in the email that you are sent with this video as well. But so basically, they have their contact info, their email, and you can schedule a time to meet with these philosophers throughout the day, and they are available at different times in the day. And they will be in various rooms of the Amenton, various sitting rooms, because there's so many rooms in the Amenton building. And I will take the liberty in giving them sort of an Airbnb sub-tip. And one of them A couple of them will be stationed throughout the house. So one of them will be down here in the room that I'm filming this video. Another one will be in the sunroom. Another one will be in the living room. And the door will be shut in the sunroom. And now I'm thinking about videos from the past that I really want to upload. It is that time of year again. So, yeah, for 2 Sundays in a row, never mind. But so they will be available, and what they'll basically do is they will sit down and get to know you, and you'll talk to them and get to know them. If you are feeling unhappy, if you don't like the state that your life is at, if you want it to change, if you want knowledge or wisdom and enlightenment and different perspective on things, and if you want insights and meaning from them so that you can change and transform your life and improve it, then definitely go to them. So this is just a general overview of the announcements. The documents are in the email, as I said. I don't want to have to say that 5 trillion times. December 1st. December 1st is the big scheme day, and that actually is on Thursday. So that will be the day when, there'll be several things going on that day. So I would say from, I'd say the first 5 days of December, so December 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, you can go to a tree farm and you can buy a tree. And there's many trees, many Christmas trees. There are medium sized, they come in various sizes, and bigger trees that you can put in your living quarters. And if your family wants to buy a tree for their Christmas holiday at this time, then you can certainly do that. And I know that my family will be doing that over that weekend. But what'll end up happening is there'll be a bus schedule, or you can drive there, or you can get someone to drive you there, and you can go and harvest a tree and select it and pay for it and bring it there and decorate it. And I know in really so many of the rooms in the Amenton building, almost every room, people will be coming in. Expert decorators, expert designers, expert setter-uppers, I want to say. Those people will be coming in, setting up the trees, putting the lights, and decorating the ornaments. And you can certainly volunteer to help out at my Amenton, and you can also volunteer to help out at the other Amentons and the Amenton headquarters as well, if you have a free moment and if you can, and if you want to help decorate the trees. And really, you can come at any time, and there will be no bus schedule for that. You'll just drive there or get someone to drive you there, and you'll just, go to one of the Amentons, and then someone will be there. A manager will be there with a clipboard in hand and a pencil, and you'll just say, "Oh, I want to decorate trees," and so that person will direct you to, which room, which person, and you can be of service and hopefully finding it a fulfilling, engaging experience at that time to do, and to get your hands in there and to, put the lights on and decorate the ornaments. I have so much nostalgia decorating the Christmas tree. I always do, and this is that time of year again, and it will be officially starting at the end of this week for me. But that'll be going on. I really want to move on. Now, the specifics to December 1st is a Sag Extreme Scheme Day. And so what that basically is about is any kind of schemes, any kind of attacks, like 9/11, for instance, that are very Sagittarian, that are over the top, that you want to shoot that arrow into the sky and go at something full force, but no, you're destroying something. So it takes a look at the more destructive and extreme elements of Sagittarius. And for that, there will be articles, there will be videos, there'll be so many resources, and there also is a crime museum available that is also it's actually in one area of Des Moines, and some of those crimes are Sagittarius, Sagittarian, um, and there is also the 9/11 museum. Even though it is not 9/11, Pluto was in Sagittarius at the time. Pluto's destruction and Sagittarius is, the themes of that at its low level. Always wanting more and more and more and more, and bigger and better, and no limits to Sagittarius. And there will be information on going to that event and going to see the crime museum and going to see the 9/11 museum below if you're interested at that. And it'll be a trip that you'll be going on that day for those interested to put their mind and attention toward this. You'll be going to the crime museum and the 9/11 section of it and seeing the attacks and seeing videos and pictures and learning about that, paying homage to such a harrowing event. And then several other schemes going on that day. December 2nd is something that we've really never done at the Inventions. It is called the Land Roaming Day. And what will be going on is there will be ATVs, UTVs, there will be trailers, golf carts, cars, and what will be going on is, or you can walk. So you'll be, and everyone, and I mean everyone, will be going on buses, and, only if you want to. There'll be buses available for that, for you to go to somewhere out in the middle of nowhere and go on the land and roam the land free. And there'll be forest areas, there'll be rugged terrain, and for you to get out in nature and do something very Sagittarius, which is to roam free on the land. And that will be from 2 in the afternoon through about 4:30. So, a good 2.5 hours of that. Then December 3rd is Expansion and Learning Day. So what you'll be doing is there will be web quests, there'll be resources, there'll be videos, there'll be articles. What I want you to do on that day is I want you to research a topic excuse me, I'm going to sit down. Research a topic that you've never researched, that you want to know more about, that you, haven't learned about or want to expand your knowledge on. Because Sagittarius is all about the new, the novel, the expansion, the learning. And I want you to just, pick a topic, learn about it, watch videos, read, an article, go to a museum, or do something, do some form of an experience, because Sagittarius is all about the experience of learning that skill, that topic. It can be, swimming, it can be, really anything, because Sagittarius is about freedom, it's not about restriction, and not about being boxed in, and for you to be free to choose and learn about what you want to learn about. I do ask that you complete a paragraph which answers where you need to answer several questions on what did you learn about, what what did I learn about this, what was my experience learning about it. I have all that information on my page for that particular day. And so that is on December 3rd, and it is really due I'm going to make it due by December 7th at 11:59 p.m. So you have from December 3rd through, I'm actually going to push it to December 12th. So from, December 3rd through December December 7th. So December 3rd through December 7th, you have those days available so that you can write this paragraph either in a Word document or a Google document, format it, appropriately, do all the things, answer the questions, expand upon the questions, put your own experiences and thoughts in there. Be authentic as you write, turn it in, submit it, and, on my page, and yeah, that's really it. So, I was a little bit rushed at the end here, a little bit wild, so I hope that you can understand the announcements of the information I'm trying to give. That is really all that I have to say for the week of November 27th through December 3rd, 2022. Thanks for watching. Bye.